he starts to eat the chicken up.
What?
Listen.
And I was like, he ate the chicken. What?
Her leftover chicken.
Yo, this guy's hilarious. We're back with another video. I'm here with my lovely sisters. We are going to be talking about a hot topic. Well, I think it's a hot topic for young and beautiful women in the city. Specifically, young, beautiful black women in the city.
Black women.
Hashtag I talk back. Okay, so I'm Nick, obviously. This is Nikki. That's TJ in the middle. That's Vicky towards second last. And then Jasmine on the end. These are all my real sisters. We're not play sisters. We're not like friends that are really close.
Like I will call
Show me your real
my
name.
dad.
So we are talking about dating in Toronto and what the experience is like for each of us. I get 5 different perspectives. You guys get to hear what it's like, the pros, the cons. Although I don't know if there's like too many pros. At least I haven't experienced too many, but hopefully the girls will have some good things to say about it. So I'm just gonna ask a bunch of questions and everybody's gonna give their honest, candid answer. So my first question is, what's your relationship status? I am very single. Nikki is...
None of that says. It's a dollar. Single.
She's single as a dollar bill. Okay, TJ is...
Out here. You know.
I don't know what that means, but she's out here. Vicky is...
In a relationship.
Okay. Okay. And Jasmine is...
Single.
I think this will be interesting to hear everybody's experience, given that some of us are relationships, some of us aren't, and some of us don't know what we're doing. What has been your best dating experience?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, so let me break it down then.
Like it's cloudy over there.
Yeah, break it down. Okay,
Maybe I'll be
what has been like your best date with one individual?
I'd probably say like recently, I think that we just did like a lot of like fun things. So like we went like bike riding on Lake Shore and like we went to like that virtual reality game. We went bowling with him.
Oh, okay.
Shout out, don't say names. And I just think we did like a lot of fun things because whenever a guy asks what a date, it's like let's go to dinner, let's go to the movies. But I feel like when we went out,
Everybody going
like,
to the movies with y'all.
it was always something. It was always something fun, is what I felt. And I didn't always have to dig into my own pocket.
Sheesh. Talk about it. Speak on it, sis.
Let me touch on this really quickly.
Okay.
Don't ask me to go nowhere if you don't have any intention. Please. I'm paying for anything.
Please.
And I'm not saying that every time we go out, you have to.
No.
Pay for the date. But like,
The first time we meet, you paying.
The only time I've ever paid, it was when I was in a relationship.
And that's how it should be. Well, you know what?
Other than
Second
that,
date, I don't
let
mind.
me tell you, should I? Because no, I only brought man money.
nobody's asking you to like pull out all the
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not out here like let's go
Get to know me.
Let's go to Yorkville.
With your money though. And I'll say this, there's a difference. Like if I go and we whatever and I'm like, no, I got it, like
Right.
whatever, and I paid, that's different. But don't come up there acting like you don't know why we're standing on this side.
I don't like
Like,
when the bill comes and it's just sitting there.
Exactly.
I don't have.
That's for you.
and then the person that I'm talking to now, the first time we like went to dinner,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let's go, whatever, I'm gonna take you to dinner, So he's like, okay, so then we went or whatever, and then the bill came. He dead ass was like, okay, like you said you gonna take me out? Like, he was not paying. So I paid for everything, but I didn't pay for a meal since.
It wasn't really like dates like planned with the person that I'm with now, but the best date that I've had is like a picnic. That was like
That's so sweet.
yeah. But my picnic wasn't no bland picnic. I had steak, macaroni, cheese, Asian macaroni and cheese.
I can't think of it. Sorry, I'm bored right now. I can't think of anything that I'm like, oh,
Alright, we gonna come back to you.
Okay, well, it was like a weekend thing, and I didn't have to put my hand in my pocket in that one time.
Yeah.
Like,
So
not
refreshing.
once, which is very refreshing because every time I've been out with a guy in Toronto, I feel like I paid for his and mine.
no, I'm gone, baby.
Like,
I don't fake my death. It's I try to get me to pay.
Cutest like dates I've had. I've been doing something like random and then you just end up talking. Like you're sitting in a car talking for hours and it's not even like you're just at that point where nobody wants to say like, oh my god, I don't want to leave and go home type thing. But you just sit here talking and talking.
I'd be tired as hell.
And then your eye just like doing this and be like, oh, you tired?
When we finna go home.
Find it. Trying to find the baby. But it's like, nah, it's cool. Like I'll talk to you tomorrow. Now you gotta go to sleep and be like, hurry up, sleep, hurry up, sleep, hurry up, sleep.
Now that you say that, stop looking at me. Do you guys hear or do you guys find that people tell you that you look unapproachable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
100% of the time.
You have to look unapproachable.
Nikkk-i, I like that.
Either I look unapproachable or I look like really friendly, and both are a misconception.
There are also people who think I'm friendly, and I'll be nice at first, and then they think like my smart mouth and it's not an attitude, my smart mouth and my quick-witted self is just being cute first. They think it's cute at first, and then they realize like ain't shit sweet. So
I feel like the Kai and I when we go out we're opposites. Like someone will think she's approachable, and they'll go up to her and she's shutting it down.
Goodbye.
And then like I'll look unapproachable, but then if someone does, like I'm super nice.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're opposites in that way.
Always.
I think I'm just very I think I come off as very like personable and like friendly, but I'm not necessarily like nice.
Why am I nice TJ?
I'm not nice.
TJ not nice.
TJ not nice. No, for real.
On the flip side of that, what has been your worst date?
That was what I talked about.
so that's what it says.
Movies are the worst place to go for a date. The worst.
You sign
And the
up
worst
for 2
thing you
hours.
can do is talk about all the people that want you. At some point, we crossed paths, me and this guy, and then he was like, "Oh, like let's go out," and I was like, "Okay." And I wasn't really the type to plan anything. And he's like, "Oh, let's go to the movies." We got there. It was in the summer. Man was wearing Tim's jeans and a fucking dress sweater.
When they have the
He was trying to talk and I was like, oh, the previews are playing. I wasn't really feeling him just from, I don't know, the vibe. In the middle of the movie or whatever, obviously you can't talk, you can't really interact. That's why movies are the worst place to take a girl if you want to
Yeah,
take her
yeah.
on a date. I'm gonna do exactly what he did to me. So just like, you're me right now, so you're just sitting there trying to ignore the whole thing like you don't feel him there, like he's not there at all, right? Just keep watching the movie. Just keep watching the movies.
Excuse?
I hate
And this
that.
guy was putting his hand in the hole of my knee. And at one point I crossed my leg over it and I turned my body to the other way.
That's
It was so annoying.
Yeah, like-
And then he realized, okay, like I guess I should stop. So he finally stopped me. Afterwards, when I get to my house or whatever, I think he tried to get out quick and he's like, oh, you ain't trying to like, you know.
No, sir.
And I was like, okay, bye.
In the
And I say to the taxman, thank you. And I go inside and I get a text from him, oh wow, I wish you would have come over. I bought Nutella. These boys in the GTA, this guy said, oh, I thought, we could, do something with the Nutella and I could put some Nutella on your booty.
Feed
And I'm
them
like,
all.
We've only been out in public once. What made you think that I wanted
So
you
you're from a
to do that to me?
There are fucking starving kids in the world, and you're using Nutella for a booty?
Wait a second. All this Wonder Bread in the world.
Yeah.
That was the worst day of my life.
T, you must have one.
Not really. These dudes be knowing how to act.
Well, I had one. Long story short,
Hold on, let me see.
met this guy, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna take you out. And I was like, okay, sure. And I hadn't known him for like maybe 2 years prior to that.
Okay.
But we started talking like more frequently at the time he asked me out. I'm like, cool, let's go out. Before I got there, he was like, oh, what do you like to eat? Like, whatever. So I was like, oh, these are the types of foods I like. So I get there, and he's like, oh, are you hungry?
Yeah,
that's why I came here.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I don't know, he was saying that he was full. And that he's not really hungry right now. So I was like, okay.
What are we doing now?
Fast forward now, we go to this place that's basically like a diner. Meanwhile, I thought we were going to like at the least. So I go up to the counter and I order and I turn around and there was like a pillar behind me and I was like, where did he go? Like I just so I was like, was like, no, I'm not hungry. So I was like, that's crazy, but whatever. Ordered my food, sat down, they came and they ran it to us. So we're talking and we're eating whatever, and like I'm at the end of my meal now because there's a lot of food on the plate, and he starts to eat the chicken off. What?
Listen.
And I was like, he ate the chicken. What?
Her leftover chicken.
Yo, this guy's hilarious.
Was eating like the chicken,
I would've killed him.
and the salad and the rice and the potatoes, like all of it, like just. And I didn't want to shame him, so I was like, okay, whatever. So then we got up from there to Sheena. So I wouldn't call it a date by any means, but basically this guy and I, we became friends, and he was like, oh, we should work out together. So I was like, okay, cool. We went to the gym. It was me, him, and his friend, and then everything was cool. I didn't feel like any type of like nothing weird, nothing. So then after he's like, oh, like we should get a salad, we should go back to my house and we should like just chill or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like cool, whatever. And his friend was like, oh, I'm probably just gonna head home or whatever. Should have took that as a sign. We get to the house. I went right into the basement. Get into the basement.
Oh no.
His basement was basically the worst episode of Hoarders you've ever seen times a billion, okay? But I was just like, I'm not gonna judge anybody for where they live because
No.
I was younger then too. So anywho, so I'm sitting on the couch in this fucking bomb, okay? It looked like a atomic bomb went off. So anyways, we're sitting there, we're eating the salad, and he gets up to go do something. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, like a fucking invasion.
Don't
say it.
Don't.
Roaches
No.
start coming out.
No.
Coming out, girl, like, what up, throwing up tanks on everything. Legit. Like I was mortified, okay? So I don't know, I basically got out of it. I called a cab. Mind you, he lived in the East End. I was living in Brampton at the time.
Oh.
I was willing to pay whatever it took to get home. He kept texting me and I was like, I don't know what to do. And then my best friend, she was like, you need to tell him because he needs to know that that's not okay. And he needs to not ever bring not a man or a female to his yard. So I basically was like, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I was hella uncomfortable at your house. And I never talked to him again. That's the moral of the story.
I went out with a very good friend of mine and this girl.
A very good friend of mine.
And long story short,
Yeah.
With Unica?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what this is.
and when I was leaving, I met a guy. I don't even know why I even gave him my number, nothing. Long story short, he's all like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm working this. I think this was before I was driving, actually. He was like, oh, let me pick you up from work. You can come by me and then we can go out to eat because it was still kind of early when he picked me up or whatever, and we can go out to eat. So I'm like, okay, because I didn't drive, he's like, oh, I'll take you home type thing. So it turned into one of those like we chit-chatting for way too long here. And he's like, oh, just spend the night, I got 2 cars, you can take the other car to work, or whatever. Like I've never been one of those girls to really do the whole like, oh, text a friend and be like, girl, text me or call me, it's some urgency, put on your crying voice, your grandmama died, yeah. But then I texted that same friend I went out with, it wasn't the same night, I like went out with him after, like months after, whatever. And the guy was just like, one minute he's like, oh, just stay here, you can take one of the cars. He just like, stuff just went way too quick. And I was like, oh, no. I had to text my friend like this, your mom is dying, your house is on fire. I don't know, tell me any lie right now, but do it with tears in your eyes and call me. And then I was like, oh my God, I have an emergency. Because long story short, he was just trying to do some stuff that I just, like one minute I'm laying there and the next minute whoa, why are you touching me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wanted to go home, you wouldn't let me go home. You see me hanging off the edge of the bed. I just called my friend and literally made her drive from Brampton to North York. No, my friend.
Oh, I
To
was
come
like,
get me at
Never.
home at 10 o'clock in the morning. Thanks, friend.
Okay, when you did go out, I don't think any of us really partying were at the club.
Yeah. When
When you did, has a guy ever offered you a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
When we went to Lovell the other day, those guys offered us.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Okay.
Like the first bar that we were at.
Yeah. They offered us drinks.
You're right.
Guys have offered us.
I think
stash.
You are signing your soul away if you take that drink.
Absolutely.
that's what it is.
The fucking witch in Snow White.
You literally have to take it and disappear.
Like Homer
my experience, I find that is more common among American guys. In my experience, like if you just go to a bar and you're just sitting there with your girlfriends, like in my experience, in America, men are more like likely to be like, oh, like I'll pay for that round or second round of drinks, whatever. Not in Canada.
And I'd even say like Vegas, those guys.
Yeah, always in the States.
American guys, for sure.
Miami, we went to live.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those guys.
But not here in the six.
Yeah.
But like here, you could be on
Not
fire.
just in the
You go bum rush you to get in the club, like they're getting ready to like sit at the bar and wait to buy drinks. No, they're willing.
It's so true.
Get in the club.
Yeah, it's so
like
true.
in the States,
Let this girl go.
exactly.
In the bar.
In the States, there's like a female line, and like chicks just get in, and it's like the club is not popping if there's not girls there.
I cannot tell you.
You know, Canadian guys will climb over you
100%
to get inside, to not even ask you if you want a glass of water.
And it's the same guys at every party. The same crusty guys at every.
Don't be taking care of your kids, but they always got a bottle.
Every afro, everything. These guys are
Not
the
their
same.
bottle. It's the friend with
Yeah, and they're always posting with their one money man friend.
Hennessy bottle. Nobody cares.
Take a picture of me.
Oh, yeah. You guys split that bottle.
Guys, tell me they're not mad.
Like, come on.
If you're a guy or a girl, period, if you're going out, you better have the money to spend it.
Yeah. And also, I will say this. I think this is super, super tacky, and this might just be a testament to my age. But I feel like if I'm at the bar with my homegirl, don't offer to just buy me a drink.
Yes.
If you want to be my boyfriend,
If you want to be
Guys have offered us both drinks to God. Huh? Guys have offered both of us.
Damn,
I've been in situations where my friend didn't get no drink.
No, I'm just saying. I
is
just want
true.
us to be real. Like,
It
I
is
don't want to be
true.
like negative.
It is true. Guys have offered drinks and they've offered us both drinks.
I don't like that. I mean, I'm not saying that has happened to me, but I was saying like there's been situations where it's just like, I just think it's the polite thing to do, and I feel like
100%.
you know, if you're like a
courtesy.
man, like it's just about like age for me, like actor age.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like, it's like if I was like chilling with my boyfriend or a guy that I liked or whatever, and I was going inside the convenience store to get a drink, like I'm like, anybody thirsty? Like, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like it's just the polite thing to do, and that is like a number one like indicator of like where this is going. Don't be like trying to talk to me, my homegirl over here finna die.
That's her problem.
Acknowledge her too. She because when we get in a car,
Got it.
what we gonna do is talk about if she liked you or not.
Yes, that's true.
And if you're not gonna talk to her,
wanted shit.
I mean like, ooh, he was kind of dry. She gonna say everything she gotta say because she wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm.
When a guy used
Some money,
to
my guy.
chat you up and ask you for your number, how long did it take for them to call you? Like, is there like a rule to that?
Let me tell you a funny story, okay?
Okay.
I went to the States, came back, my friend told me to go somewhere with her. We went to like a local party in Brampton or something like that. Yeah, local party. So I like knew the people throwing the party and stuff. Whatever, so she's gonna take me out for my birthday. My friend and her friends are like party peggies, and they have to like take down the sound with the people who threw the party.
Oh gosh.
So I was like, I'm gonna be in a car.
Boom.
I'm sitting in the car, and I'll never forget because what is it called? Dirty Sprite. Dirty Sprite 2 came out, so I'm listening to Stick Talk, and my feet are up on the dashboard. It's warm out. Lean back, and some guy walks up to my car, sees I'm driving a standard car, asks for my number. Boom. The next day, I wait like I'm like foggy, sleep or whatever. He calls me. I pick up the phone. He hangs up. So to answer your question, it was literally not even a whole like I don't even think it was good 6 hours. The man was up bright and early.
Should there be a rule though, like
No.
in terms of how long? Because I
You want to talk to somebody, just talk to them.
exactly. I feel like a lot of
But and I had no man wait to text me, and if you wait, you're like, ooh, who this?
This is what I'm saying. Like I fall out of interest really quickly, and like I said, my memory's not the sharpest. So if I don't hear from you soon, like you're forgotten.
You need to be on my body.
You.
Don't touch me.
Like the call, like the other day we went to Wonderland in the club. Like I promise you, I think when did we go on Saturday? By Monday, like I wasn't even a thought in my memory. What did she say? I was trying to talk to the feds. She got a point though.
I don't think there's a rule to when you do it, but like for my situation with my boyfriend, I remember the first time that he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call you tomorrow." Once we finally realized, okay, like, you know, let's exchange numbers. He's like, oh, I'll call you tomorrow. I was like, okay. That was the first time I ever had that whole, like, should I call him? He didn't call me yet. And he called me.
Like the next following day?
He called me the next day like he said he was. And
that's the best. Like, just if you're gonna do something, just do it.
Do it.
Should we do speed dating? Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't plan to meet nobody, but it would just be fun.
I'll do it.
We should do speed dating, guys. We should set that up and we should
But
film
we need
it.
more people.
More people.
I have a whole new persona.
No, but like,
I need a wig.
Do you?
thank you guys for doing this with me.
Anytime.
There's so many more questions to be asked, like so many stories to be told. I feel like this is just part one of many to come. Thanks for watching. Make sure you
Like, subscribe, comment,
That's how y'all
share it.
do
And
all
leave
that.
that scrub where he is, okay?
Yeah.
Queen, you deserve better.
Throw that hole away.
And if you're dating in Toronto, man, don't.
Best of luck.